Thanks, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Yes, Chief.
Don't call me Chief. Just a minute, Jimmy.
I'll phone you when I get out there this evening, Chief.
And don't call me Chief. Have you got any ideas, Chief? You're supposed to be a reporter. You get the ideas, and don't call me Chief.
Sure good to see you again, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Gosh, Chief.
Don't call me... Well, all right, James. This is one time you may call me Chief.
Let's just start. Okay,
so
Eli,
noisy.
talk into your mic there.
Hello.
There we go.
We're talking
Okay.
about
Heaven
immigrants.
being too many immigrants in heaven.
Yeah.
But no, I was listening to.
They're at capacity.
They're bursting at the
Do
seams.
they cross the border?
But I was listening to I was telling Hamish I was listening to Carnegie Hall, Louis C.K.'s that album.
I was listening to it the other day as well.
Yeah, you know the one where he talks about civic pride.
Mm.
It's, you know, where he's just like
Which
he says,
bit's that?
he's like, "Oh, I'm from Boston," and then someone goes, "Woo," and then he goes, and then someone boos. He's like, "That always happens." He's like, "You're booing an entire city." He's like, "The only reason you can boo an entire city is if everyone in that city raped your mother."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that bit.
If everyone lined up, and then he's like people were getting like letters in the post, like jury duty.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let's go. I have to rape that woman next month.
Like it's an ordeal. It's an errand you have to run.
Yeah, exactly. But it's funny you're saying that about the immigration. Have you heard about this conspiracy about Keir Starmer and the Southport thing? No.
What's the conspiracy?
I'm surprised you're not all over this,
I
George.
probably came up with it, so just
Yeah,
remind
you
me.
probably did.
I was riding on a toilet wall somewhere, so just remind me.
Probably, yeah. But you remember the Southport thing? Yeah, Southport stabbing. The guy who killed all the...
I don't
the
know
dance studio?
anything.
You don't know anything about it?
I don't know how Keir's getting on.
Was it the little
You got
girls who got stabbed?
four little girls got stabbed to death by a guy.
What do you think they were?
Of no description. We
Yeah,
can't describe-
no.
It's not described the guy.
And then a guy who's just
It's just a guy.
average.
Oh, okay.
What song do you
I
think they were dancing to?
What? Well, it was the Taylor Swift dance camp. So
Okay,
Taylor
what
Swift
are the
song.
Taylor Swift songs?
Well, that's where.
I knew you were in trouble when you walked in.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it happened at a dance thing.
Yeah, so it was like a Taylor Swift dance class thing in Southport, and then this.
God.
Do you think he danced in?
Yeah, no, he applied.
He cha-cha slided into the room.
he moonwalked in.
He paid the fee. He actually did all the paperwork to get there.
Oh yeah, he actually, he had the decency to pay for the course, and then he went in. He just tried to disguise himself as dress up as a little girl, just to blend in. But no,
What's the conspiracy?
What?
What's the conspiracy?
So the conspiracy is that Keir Starmer used to be a human rights lawyer, right?
Yeah.
So the conspiracy is that back in 2003, and to be honest, this could just be a 4chan fucking.
Isn't every lawyer a human rights lawyer?
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
No, because this is specific.
There's animal rights
What
lawyers,
does that,
isn't
what
there?
does that mean?
It's like
don't
it's like
know.
immigration and stuff like that. People
Yeah.
who are like,
because
being
they're
deported and-
always defending,
They're always defending humans.
No, sometimes
yeah,
they
technically
okay.
they are all.
Well, no, don't they
human rights.
represent corporations as well? Like if you're representing a company who's suing someone.
What are you rolling up in your fingers?
It's like gunk.
That's
Well,
eat
they
it
don't
now.
ask.
Put it in your mouth. I don't
I feel
want
like
that.
every part of your body has gunk. It's
I'm a
not
gunky guy.
It could be fucking nipple gunk. It
You
could
can't eat eye gunk. That's that's the rule.
There we go.
But
There's
as a
no
rule,
video this
His
time.
face is really
but
ugly.
as a rule, nose when no one's around, that goes in.
Yeah.
But eye gunk, I
Eye
think
gunk.
I'd
I've
draw
never.
the line at that.
People eat boogers, but I don't think
I don't
anyone
eat
eats
boogers.
eye
I only
gunk.
eat them when you don't. I only do it to upset you. I don't enjoy. I don't get any
Yeah.
pleasure from the
I have
physical act.
it's a long
Yeah,
time.
I saw you regret it when you.
No, I'll do it again. Look, I don't care.
Oh, on the other one.
I had a friend who used to do this, right? He used to, and it would drive everyone. He used to, in front of everyone, up until his mid-20s, he'd pick his nose, right, in front of everyone. And he'd obviously get a bit of snot on his finger, and he'd roll it up in his fingers like this. And you'd just be chilling, and he'd come over to your house and do it, and he'd just roll it in a ball in his fingers, and then just go. and just
Did-
flick
did
it
he
in
not-
your fucking room.
Did he not think you were watching, or did he just do it?
I don't know if it was like a power move or
Yeah.
what, but like you'd say
Right.
it to him and you're like, you're in my
he
house.
saw you were facing each other. You weren't looking through a keyhole.
No,
or
like
anything.
you'd just be chilling and he'd be like this.
Yeah, it's like a
And-
tick.
What?
It's a tick.
Yeah, I love that Norm Macdonald joke where he's like, "Oh, before I ever take a gig anywhere, like I get onto my agent and we talk about the, and then we talk about the money." Anyway, but yeah, he'd just do this and then he'd flick the fuck, and you'd be like, "What are you doing?"
I can never get rid of it.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
can
always
never
like,
flick it. It
Yeah,
always just
no,
rolls to the
it's
other
too
part of the
sticky.
thumb.
It's always like this.
You just give it a wipe. You
Fuck.
wipe on the surface.
I'm like, it's on my thumb now. That's where it is.
There's always at urinals and stuff. You always see boogers like on the walls
Oh yeah, it's
in urinals because someone just
Yeah.
does that and then they just fucking.
Were you saying you write on walls?
I have written on the walls before. But
I've
Just
never met a
racist
person who I see it all the time. I've never met a person who does
I've written
it.
like as a kid.
Oh,
I've written swears.
you're exactly the person I would imagine.
Yeah.
To see
Yeah.
writing on the wall.
Just
Yeah.
your manifestos,
just pissed
fucking,
off, just fucking
Some pissed off
just
poet.
swastikas. And
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
like just cunt swears, just fun little swears,
Yeah.
slurs.
Because you sent me hold that to your because you sent me a thing. So where was this in the bathroom?
This was his Paddington Library bathroom.
And
I went
don't
for
know
a
what-
shit.
I don't know what you were doing in a library, but
For a poo.
That's where
They
homeless
have-
people shit.
That's where homeless people shit.
It really
Legitly.
is.
so
Yeah.
I'll just read out the picture. So yeah, this was written on the walls of
Paddington Library.
Paddington Library. It says Amy Victoria Brown is attacking those who
Homosexuals.
are gay.
Oh.
Help. And then he had George found a podcast that he did.
So
and
the
it's-
guy who wrote that, I put it in the group chat, and then Ollie Moore had searched his name,
Yeah.
and then found this guy who wrote the graffiti.
Yeah.
He has a podcast.
How did you get his name? Did he sign the fucking?
No, because we looked at the woman's name, and then every time when you search that woman's name, the first thing that's come up is saying she's a cunt.
Right. Okay.
It's like
So
I won't say her name, but it's like so like
He's like, the reach online isn't big enough. I need to write it on toilets as well.
Yeah. So that people who read.
And then
So-
like the original podcast saying she's a homophobic cunt, that one's been deleted. But there's another one where he moans about people emailing him.
yeah, I'm gonna play it now.
Play it because it's got a really fun ending.
So it says, it just says the description of the podcast is how one person can cause anybody else so much living trauma. By me recording this, I'm trying to help similar people feel strong enough to put their face to match their own voice and not that of other people like Amy Victoria Brown who lives in Southampton, UK. So this is his, I think I just screen recorded it.
Eleanor man, stop following me. Stop harassing me. Your business, CBD Moonflower, sent me emails this morning. Fuck off. Sorry, my mistake. It's CBD Flower Moon.
What is this?
That's just some crazy guy
He's a
who.
schizophrenic guy.
This is some schizophrenic guy.
How
I
have
mean,
you
yeah.
acquired that?
Because George found his podcast.
He had a
Oh,
he has a
that's from
podcast.
There's a podcast where he just
That
like,
wasn't a voice message to someone.
No, well,
Right.
maybe not. I
he has
don't
a
know.
podcast. I think that's just devoted to hating this woman.
A specific person.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
But anyway, Keir Starmer, conspiracy, that he was a human rights lawyer, and 2003 he represented that dude's father,
Oh, really?
who was apparently involved in the Rwandan genocide.
Yeah.
Hotel Rwanda. I think he was in the movie.
Yeah.
And he's guilty of war crimes or something. And Keir
5 stars,
Starmer's
I heard the
5
hotel one
stars.
that has-
Yeah.
I thought that was just a nice film with Helen Mirren. I didn't know what it
Yeah,
was.
Hotel Rwanda, yeah.
Like Marigold Hotel thing.
Yeah,
And watched
I
it,
got
was
to
like,
say,
oh,
yeah,
shit.
because you're like, this is just going to be like Eat, Pray, Love. But
Yeah.
it was more like
It's gonna be like four
stab,
in a
rape,
bed.
and
Yeah,
bludgeon. But that's a brutal film.
the Terrible Three.
Yeah, the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Last King of Scotland?
Oh, that's a
No.
sick film.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah, James McAvoy.
Yeah.
They hook his nip. They hang him from a ceiling by his nipples.
Do you see that?
So hot. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's
Checking that out later on.
woo. Yeah, but so Keir Starmer apparently represented his father in court, and his
And got-
father was
yeah.
accused of being involved in the genocide in Rwanda.
Everyone in
whatever.
Rwanda did a genocide.
Yes.
There was two tribes in the Tutu and the Hutu.
Yeah, the
and they
Tutu and the
both-
Hutu.
And they just cut each other. It's one letter difference, and they was like, "No, that's enough," and we're just cutting each other's heads off.
Right.
It was like 1 million people died in 3 months, and it was all with machetes. Do you know how committed you have to be?
Ugh.
But why would they fight?
It's a lot of manual
exhausting.
labour.
They-
Yeah, it's a lot of manual labor.
It's because I don't know. It was just because One's called Hutu and one's called Tutu. I think that's the whole thing.
Right. Okay. But so anyway, yeah. So his and then his father defended him in court, and got him he won him the ability to stay in the UK.
Yeah.
Because he found him in he found innocent.
So
or something.
the theory is that Starmer was involved with keeping this guy in the UK,
and the guy had the kid, and then the kid,
so it's all the Prime Minister's fault.
Yeah,
basically.
Pretty much. That's what people are saying. But that's a fucking.
That's the job of Prime Minister, though. Everything's your fault.
Yeah.
That's the role.
That is true. Yeah. But what was I gonna say there about something? Sorry, I didn't even fucking introduce you. Eli Hart.
I'm just some
here.
guy on
just
a
some
couch.
bloke. Eli. That's kind of a biblical.
Eli.
Yeah,
brother Eli.
Yeah,
This is a Jewish name.
It is very Jewish.
Yes,
it's very religious. It's in the Bible,
Mm.
and my landlord told me he's a prophet or something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, your landlords are always about profit.
Yeah. He's always about profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as I heard Eli, I thought of Paul Dano in
that's
There Will Be Blood.
that's
Oh yeah. Great film.
Great.
If
fucking
I have
film.
a milkshake.
Great film.
Great fucking movie. But your name's that's Scottish, Hamish.
Yeah.
Where's do you know then what that where's that from?
I don't know what it means, but I know it's the Scottish version of James and Seamus, which is the Irish version. Yeah.
Right.
So
okay.
they all mean the same thing, which I don't know, some kind of.
Robert is seafarer or something.
My middle name.
Seafarer.
Seafarer. Yeah.
Seafarer.
Cabin boy.
Yeah. My middle name is Robert David.
Your middle name's Robert David.
Yeah.
Robert is seafarer, so someone who's sails the high seas or whatever. And then I try to be cool with my because I'm Catholic, so for your confirmation you pick a name, but it has to be like a biblical name.
How Catholic are you?
Did you
raised
choose?
Catholic.
I would choose God.
Yeah. You can pick Jesus, I think.
Really?
Yeah, you can pick Jesus if you want to be.
What else is a good one in there? Mary. Would they be mad if you chose a female name?
Yeah. Well, probably now you could, but back then you wouldn't. I picked Isaac because I was like, I thought that was kind of
Isaac.
Isaac. Because that's kind of also a Jewish name.
Oh, it's proper Jewy. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you raised religious?
No.
Well, you're Jewish.
No.
Just say
no.
Jewish.
It's just I'm named after a very handsome lawyer character in a show called L.A. Law.
You can just say Jew.
I was named after a famous
I'm named
Jew.
after a big Jew. And,
a handsome Jew.
No, my mum really wanted to fuck this guy on this program called L.A. Law, and my brother Zach is also named after the character in An Officer and a Gentleman.
So your mum just named her children after people
Which
she wants to
I
have
think,
sex with.
I think it's really strange.
Yeah.
I think it's really
your
odd.
third brother is called a black guy.
Yeah.
Your brother's called Idris Elba.
Weirdly, my mum fucking loves Idris Elba.
Yeah.
And your sister's called the dog.
The fucking
Your
dog.
sister's called the Milkman.
Yeah.
Your dad's like, I want to name one.
Yeah, my mom likes
that guy in Tenerife. That's what my sister's called.
Yeah. Guy in Tenerife.
Yeah, just not your dad.
Anyone but him. Come here, please.
Yeah.
I would be up if I was your father and my wife was naming my children after people they want to have sex with.
Yeah.
I would be a bit upset.
Yeah.
Also, they're different races. Gross.
Yeah. My mom likes Michael Bublé. That's what gets her wet.
Really?
I shouldn't have said that. That's absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
She likes Michael Bublé.
I reckon. How old you're? Michael. Apparently, Michael. I mean, I'm making this up. Apparently, Michael Bublé fucks fans a lot.
Who
Does
does?
he?
Yeah, I've heard this.
Oh, of course he does.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see that.
Yeah,
For sure.
It's music to my mother's ears.
Yeah. So do you reckon your mum?
He's never picked her though.
No,
Yeah.
he's never
At the stage door, he's always like,
No,
behind
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, she's always.
Is your mum a redhead?
No.
How sexy is your mum? Like out of
She
10?
used to be hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
She was hot when she was younger. And
Nice.
I don't know what
You
happened.
got any pictures? Or?
I'll put a picture. I was gonna say I'll put a picture up on the screen, but it's. Do you mean like nudes?
Yeah, wherever you got.
Yeah.
Just give me her face and I can
Yeah.
put her on a different person's body.
But
But I just need the eyes, you know.
you just need the eyes. Well, she was hot. Like back
Yeah?
in the day. Yeah, and then just kids and
My first-
divorce and you know.
My mum
Yeah,
got
takes a
wrecked
toll.
by the marriage and shit.
Yeah.
And then, my first memory.
It just fucking ravages them, doesn't it?
Yeah,
She just got all grey streaks in her hair and crazy eyed and
Yeah.
It doesn't
sh-
sound bad at all compared to my mum.
My mum's a bit mental. She's a tarot card lady and stone. She's into crystals. I reckon you could probably talk my mum into fucking her. You probably
I
could.
could?
Yeah, because you're like classically handsome sort of thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't think I was classically handsome.
You're like a big burly guy, so I
You're a
reckon
man's
women.
man.
Mm.
You know.
Are you calling me gay?
Yeah.
No, you're a man that's for men.
yeah. You're a boy's man.
You're a boy's man. Yes, I am. But yeah, no, yeah. You just put them through. My mom, just her eyebrows just disappeared. I don't know. I don't know if my dad got.
them out.
I don't know. I think my dad got them in the divorce or something. I don't know.
he got one of them.
He got one. Yeah.
You don't know what expression she gives you. At
Yeah.
any point in time.
She's just. I don't know, Mom. What's going on?
Yeah, she shaved him off. She's like, he's not getting this in the
Yeah.
I used to have an old bit about that, about a barista that didn't have eyebrows, and he was taking the piss out of me
Yeah.
about forgetting the term English breakfast.
Right.
And I just think the hypocrisy
Yeah.
of like trying to ridicule someone when you don't have eyebrows.
Yeah.
How weird is that when
People
someone
in
makes
glass
fun of you?
houses.
Someone you don't know makes fun of you.
Yeah.
Like I was in the toilet at this gig the other night, and like I thought I was in there alone, so I farted. I was in the cubicle.
Nice.
And I just hear a guy going, "Oh, I thought you were going to play guitar next."
It makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And he just goes,
But it's funny.
"Oh,"
that is
and then
funny.
there was like a silence. I was like, "Okay," and he goes, "Oh, sorry, man, I couldn't help myself." Just
What
like-
the fuck is that? Does that even mean?
I guess he's like,
Oh,
"Oh,
it's
what,
like
you're
an
playing the
instrument.
tuba?" Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah, that's kind of like it was so melodic
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
thought you were
yeah.
going to move on to another
It's a
instrument at some
compliment.
point. Yeah.
I've
Well,
Well,
I was not in the mood for jokes.
Was
Oh,
it?
yeah,
Was
fair.
it?
Kind of shit,
What
yeah.
kind of fart was it? Because that kind
It
of
was just a run-of-the-mill fight. It was like
It wasn't tonal.
No, it wasn't like
Didn't have a
no.
cadence.
It was a small, polite,
Yeah.
on your own fart. You know.
Do people from like who speak different languages, do their farts sound different? Like,
Yeah, African guys
Yeah.
go with a click.
there's me and Hamish are in there's a WhatsApp group called Only Farts, and it's just over 1,000 men.
Wait,
it's a
so
secret
do they
society.
delete them? Because I remember I saw you
Oh,
post
I-
one,
I
but then it
had-
got deleted.
I deleted my own because sometimes you go to this, you go, oh, got a good one, and then it's just like, ah, no.
It's a
Well,
it's
invite me
a
to this. This is
Oh.
my dream.
I
it's a
invite you
tough
if you
art to get to the phone in time.
Yeah.
I'm on one called "The Wind That Shakes the Barley," and it's I can never get to it on time.
Yeah.
But my friend Ed is just always bang. I think he just waits.
How many people are in this?
Too many now.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's about 16 people.
Right. Well, this one has over 1,000
Oh,
men.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's
That's-
like strict rules. It's
Yeah.
like no girls.
yeah.
You can't put anything in the group except farts. Like if someone goes, "Oh, that was a good one," they just get kicked out of the group.
We had a girl at one point, and then she kind of put a sarky comment. I can't believe this is happening, and then we just booted her off.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
good.
can,
Fuck
you
her.
can have.
Idiot.
It's like don't
Yeah.
try and be better than the thing we've been nice enough to let you in.
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
I'm just gonna take a picture of the toilet seat when our
Oh,
housemate
wait
shits
till
all
you
over it next time.
fucking- Wait till you hear this, man.
Shit on it.
So yeah, we've got this fucking old, fucking Friar Tuck cunt living downstairs.
Friar
Like
Cuck.
60-year-old American dude, maybe older than 60.
Rigger,
Long.
like he's like a
Easy there
roadie.
now.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Rigger.
Yeah, he's a rigar. But he has, yeah, he looks like Bob Geldof with the fucking, not even Bob, he looks like a sex offender.
When
but
you say Friar Tuck, I thought you immediately think like the hair. Is
No,
what-
it's not. He doesn't have fried top.
No, I don't even know why I call him Friar Tuck.
because he's
But-
always got a tankard in his hand.
Yeah, I think he is an alcoholic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
he's in a house share of you two guys. Like
well,
he's-
this is the thing. He's like a 60-year-old from.
So it's not
fucking-
like a separate flat. It's
No,
like,
Hamish is there, and then downstairs there's another guy, and then there's this old geezer.
oh, okay.
And yeah, it's like, what happened in your life that you're like an American dude in his 60s, and you're living in like a crack den in southeast London
yeah.
by yourself. You don't no family, no wife, no kids.
There's a sex crime in his life.
He's a sex crime in his life,
Oh, for sure.
100%. He looks like a guy who
Hey,
like,
look, no one
He's
gave
running
me the
from
memo
something.
when they started checking
Yeah.
IDs around here.
hey man, she said she was 18. Like he looks like
Yeah.
one of those guys.
Yeah.
And he just potters around. Like we were saying this to like Mike last week. Like he just potters around and he just like narrates his own life. It's
Yeah.
infuriating.
He'd just
So
be like
he's
pouring a cup of coffee. He's like, yeah, yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Oh, I hate
Nice
that.
cup of
That's
Joe.
a good cup of Joe.
That's he's saying that because he's lonely and he's hoping. That
I know.
he's saying stuff so you engage with him. He
No,
definitely wants you to engage with him.
Yeah,
No.
I know. That's why I've stopped engaging. Because
Yeah,
at
of
first I
course.
would get stuck in a conversation for 15 minutes every time I went downstairs.
Yeah, and you
start avoiding going downstairs.
Yeah,
I empathise with that, like, because I think I try and fill silence in with stuff, and obviously some of that stuff ends up being bollocks.
Right.
Because
but I
you're
use
just doing
that
anything you can
when
to
I'm
fight
alone.
silence.
When I'm alone, I say all the things I can't say in public.
He's just saying the N-word.
I'm
then.
just
Yeah.
constantly
Yeah.
saying the N-word.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Yeah, I just say the most horrific shit. And
Yeah,
I'll
'cause,
put it.
yeah,
I'll put it in a song. You know. I don't
Yeah.
want anyone part
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
But like he's down there, and like you'll be on the landing, so he thinks he's alone, and he'll just be like, "Yeah, okay, gonna brush my teeth now. Okay, good stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
oh, good cup of coffee. Okay,
Oh, got a little shit in my
go.
underwear
Yeah,
there.
bit of-
Have you ever gone,
take a
like,
shit.
I don't like this when you do
No,
this?
this is the thing, because I had a bit of a fight with him
Oh, okay.
during the week, because it all started like we just live in filth, like me, Hamish, and the other fella, and then this guy's moved in. He's just whatever. He's trying to change. It's just like you come to our country. Do you know what I mean? Like and you have to, you have to assimilate. But so he was given out to me because when I got out of the shower, I'd leave the floor of the bathroom wet, right? Because it's just whatever.
You'd piss on the floor.
Just pissing on the floor,
Yeah.
just tears. And so that was going on. He was like, "Hey man," he knocked on my bedroom door. He's like, "Hey man, do you mind? Just it's a slip hazard, man." It's like, "Yeah, I forgot you're fucking like one slip and he'd die. He's so
Yeah.
old, you know."
And then you have to have sex with the body, and
Of
it's the whole
course, you
thing.
can't not, fuck a dead body when you have a chance.
Yeah.
But so he was like, "Oh man," and then he just started. We didn't know who it was for a while, but someone was shitting, and the shit was like hitting the inside of the flap of the toilet seat. And then he was shitting, and it was like on the toilet seat, like around the edge. I didn't know who it was. We were just putting it into the group.
We knew who it was.
Just being like, "Hey guys, whoever's doing this, just maybe stop." But like me and Hamish knew it wasn't us. And then Alex was like, one time it happened, and Hamish was gone, Alex was gone, and it wasn't me. So it was that guy, Chris. We were like, "All right, it's Chris." So I was just put in the group. So then I'll just read out what the argument, because
That sounds
and
like it
I'll
had to have
fucking name
been-
him as well. Chris Watts, I think, is his name.
That must have been explosive
Well, this is the thing,
to
right?
get to all of the places that it got to.
So yeah, I'm not going to show you photos, but well, if you want to see
I
the
want to see
photos,
the photos.
I want to see how much is. Oh, okay. You know what though?
and then there's just like shit on the.
Gross.
I'd
Yeah.
be lying if I said that I've never done that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
but
wipe it off.
This is 3.
Oh yeah, but like
Yeah.
what I'm saying
This
is
is 3,
maybe
like-
he.
Oh my god, I've done.
Oh, hang on,
I
there.
have done
There.
things to toilets.
There.
Yeah, I've abused the fuck out of them.
On the
When I
top
sit on the
lid.
toilet,
Yeah.
there's always like a little like stain on it from
Yeah.
like my gooch.
What?
Wait,
Oh, not
what?
my gooch, like the top
Do you
here.
s-
There's
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's always
yeah.
like a sweat mark where I sit on it.
Yeah,
so I
yeah, yeah.
always wipe it up because I'm a good citizen.
Yeah, yeah.
Shitizen.
But
Citizen.
Shitizen Kane.
Can I ask you a question? I was speaking to my friend yesterday about this. I found out that he wipes towards his balls.
I do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's,
do that.
People
Yeah.
talk about this like it's bad, right?
I wipe
Yeah,
for
but
They're like, "Oh, you want to get shit on your balls?"
Yeah.
Like, no, it's
No.
not. How long
do,
are your
do you-
balls?
Do you
Like,
know how dexterous our fucking hands are? Like they build fucking watches.
I know.
Yeah.
Like what you think we can't finesse the fucking shit around our balls? Like
yeah.
Yeah,
lift your balls up.
yeah.
No, but I'm about the balls. That's just because of direction. But like your gooch
Yeah.
must take some of it sometimes.
No.
You know it does.
No, because because the asshole is a bit.
Okay, but it's got to go somewhere. Otherwise, it's going up. with
Yeah,
the-
let's
yeah.
face it, when you're wiping, you're basically just smearing it, and then
Yeah.
eventually you smear enough away.
And I
But until you
reckon-
have a shower, you've got a shitty ass, and it's all over everywhere.
No.
And I reckon after a while you get a tanned gooch. It's
Well,
just from
I've always
exposure
thought that
to
about
poo.
assholes, that it's like they do end up getting kind of tanned just from
Yeah.
constant
Just
exposure.
constant-
I took a
Yeah.
picture of my arsehole the other day, and it looks a lot like a vagina.
Why did you do that?
Bored.
And why didn't you send it to me?
Well, I showed it to everyone. Do you want to see it?
Do
looks-
you want to see it?
It's got
I
like
guess-
it's got like a pink.
Yeah,
sort of-
go on.
All right.
Yeah.
I've never seen my
So
asshole.
excited.
Oh my god.
I've never seen. One time I did. I was kind of curious, so I just wanted it. You know what I mean?
Wait, why
I
did
was
you take a
it was
picture?
like staring at the sun.
I would need 3 mirrors and like an F1
wow.
crew to see my own asshole.
Right. Yeah. Because it's. I don't know if actually I want to see this.
I would,
Dude, it's bad.
Oh God. Who did you send this to? Sorry.
Josh Whedon.
How close is it to your asshole?
Is this going to ruin vaginas for me?
Oh, no. It doesn't even look... I'll be honest, the whole thing looks like a huge vagina.
Why did you take it like a woman?
It looks like a huge vagina.
Oh, I can't.
What, who the fuck is that?
That's Maggie.
George!
Well, she's clothed in it and stuff. She's not naked.
Oh,
I should have showed that one.
Wow.
Were you making your arse cheeks sing Maggie May?
Yeah.
It's like the Eye of Sauron a little bit. Like,
It looks like a pussy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
George! Oh, George!
It looks like the Eye of Sauron on its side.
You've put some shit in there, haven't
No,
you?
it's just I don't know why it's so red.
From the wiping.
It's from the wiping.
But
yeah.
I do wipe a lot. It is constant. It is sore most of the time.
This is going to annoy so many people who listen.
Why?
they thought it was bad when you talked about your feet, and then we're talking about your fucking ass.
The funny thing is, if you had to smell George's asshole or his feet,
if you had to lick his arsehole or his feet, I would lick his fucking asshole.
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's easy for you to say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you just lick his asshole, and you're just homeless all of a sudden.
Yeah, you can catch it.
It's
It
just
teleports you to a bridge
Definitely
somewhere. What?
all of your possessions disappear.
Yeah.
Um,
Because there's mushrooms underneath him. It saves you on my trip.
Yeah, you've definitely got mushrooms growing on your. So anyway, I just keep putting in these photos into the group, being like,
And he ignores them.
and he ignores them, and then he responds to one photo, being like, "Could you please clean up the water on the floor in the bathroom after showering, please? It's a slip hazard and also
He
contributes."
replied to the shitty picture
Yeah.
with that.
And also contributes to the mold plus eventual damage to the common facilities. Much appreciated.
Common facilities, he's talking about himself because he's 16. He's probably a bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also,
Yeah.
we want you to trip.
Yeah.
That's why I was. Yeah, I should have been like, "Yeah, but I want you to die."
That's the plan.
And I do want this
You
guy to
should
die.
die.
I honestly
It's-
think
your
you should
existence
just-
is sad.
You should just mirror his. So when he's going, oh, good cup of Joe, yeah.
Yeah.
You should walk past him going, I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Oh, I
like,
hate my old house.
Fucking
mate.
hate
my
old
old
man that
housemate
shit on the
from
toilet
America.
seat.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
he dies. Yeah, so I sent it, and then I again, so I sent him this photo, which is like, yeah, shit on the seat.
but barely. I mean,
No,
And that's
Wani,
still
like,
disgusting.
don't take
Oh,
his
shit on
fucking
the-
I'm not.
side.
I'm just
Shit
being
on the
devil's
seat is
advocate
wild.
because
That was-
I'm
that
a
was
human
one-
rights lawyer, and
But it's an accumulation.
Yeah.
Because if you add all the shits together, this is another.
it's a turd.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
the turd that broke the fucking.
The
Camel's
toilet
back.
seat's back.
So then I sent that in, and I go again, and then he replied, "We shall notify the housekeeping department." Really had to zoom in to see what you were pointing out, right? So
That's
then I just
wild.
and then I just reply going, "Well, it's shit on the toilet seat." So then he responds going, "I have a medical condition."
It's admitting guilt immediately.
I have a medical condition.
Oh God! He goes, I have a medical condition. Unfortunately, that I'm going in for surgery. I have to have it fixed."
Yeah,
Hamish texts me like, "What is it? Do you have a second asshole in your lower back?"
in your hip.
Oh, that's so
I was
good.
I was this close to replying, going, "Oh, is it to get your eyesight fixed?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
the problem?" And then he goes, "With that in mind, I will try to be as eagle-eyed as you are." Like, talk about the fucking. You right?
Yeah, I just gotta go to the toilet.
Oh yeah, you go for it. Yeah, try the shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this.
All this talk of shitting. So he goes, I have a medical condition, unfortunately, that I'm going in for surgery to have fixed. With that in mind, I will try to be as eagle-eyed as you are about it. Apologies if I missed the spot. Like, the fucking audacity to be like,
If
make me seem like I'm making a big deal out of...
no, this guy's crazy. This guy's
He's-
fucking.
he's
He's
insane.
shit on the seat. If you
Yeah.
shit on the seat, you go, my bad.
Yeah.
I get you. Sometimes you make mistakes.
Yeah.
But shitting on the seat, you have to take
I
full
feel like I'm
accountability.
just this guy in 30
This
years'
is-
time
yeah,
because it was
yeah.
the exact same. Like,
I mean,
oh,
it's
what,
like-
what is it? The stain? I can't see the stain that well.
Yeah, no,
But do you shit on the
He
seat?
could probably hear
I
this.
don't. There's been. I was going to ask. Is he?
He could
is
definitely hear this, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, he's an avid listener to
Yeah,
the podcast.
yeah, but like
Yeah,
his
through the
room
wall.
is-
That's why I'm being devil's advocate. So if
Yeah.
he charges in, I'll be like, mate, I was the one who's like
Right.
backing you up.
Yeah, because you have to be careful. Because like my little brother lived with a guy in Canada, who like I got worried. I was like, this seems like the start of a Netflix document. Like they had a beef, and then like he would come in the like when my brother was gone, he'd like go into his room and he like cut like his phone chargers and
Right.
the leads going into his speakers and stuff, and then he hid cameras in the house, like not in the bathrooms and stuff. And I was like, oh, my little brother's just gonna get stabbed by this insane fucking guy. But anyway, so
WhatsApp like groups for flatmates. It's really crazy shit that happens.
Yeah.
I've just left a place, and over Christmas, there's this one girl that I was living with that was like was always going out on binges.
Yeah.
And nobody had seen her in 2 days.
Mm.
And everyone was getting really worried, and they contacted the police. I was back home for Christmas, but I was seeing this all unfold on the WhatsApp group. And at one point, they were convinced that she'd been kidnapped.
Right.
So we had this other gay guy that was this like living with us.
Yeah.
And you're the first gay guy.
I'm the first gay guy.
Yeah. Right.
He's the second gay guy. I'm the,
He's the other
I'm
gay
the
guy.
top gay, I think is the term.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. And he flies off the handle and goes to like 0 to 60. And he texts just going, she apparently texts back going, guys, I'm okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
And he was like, this isn't her, this isn't how she texts. Just tell us where the body is.
Oh my! That's a gay who just loves drama.
And
He
totally.
He
And
just-
I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah. Tell us where she is.
I couldn't believe. Tell us where the body is.
Yeah. She even like he sees her in person. He's just like, no, that's not the real her. He's trying to like take off her.
But when I saw
face.
him, he didn't want to talk about it. I was just like, we need to laugh and talk about the fact that
Absolutely.
you did that.
Yeah.
He thought she was fucking
but
dead.
That's just a gay that wants drama.
Tell
and,
us where the body
is. Tell us where the body is.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, we and what happened to her? Did she just
No, she was fine. She was doing coke with a guy in Kingston or something.
George probably?
Yeah, it was all
So
George's
your
fault.
friend went missing as well.
Yeah, but he turned back up.
Well, where did he go?
He was in Devon, where he lives.
Who's he?
Who's he?
That's a gay joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was in Devon.
Yeah.
He was just in Devon. He kind of lost the plot because he had a. How much should I reveal? He had a.
Actually, yeah, we don't have to.
Well, yeah, I thought a bit bad. Maybe we should not talk about it.
Yeah, we won't. Yeah.
Because he was a mental health crisis.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We won't.
It's
So
only
anyway-
fun to laugh at mentally ill people you don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as soon as you know them, then you got to be like, you got to think about what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he might listen to this.
He might listen to it and it might trigger him to go mental.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
If
yeah,
you are
yeah.
listening,
They're looking at you.
stay safe.
Yeah.
Speak about it. Talk to
Yeah,
people.
talk to people.
Talk
Talking's
to those
good.
voices in your head.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
And where they tell you to do it. 'Cause
Yeah.
God is watching.
Don't.
Can we
don't
get in
listen.
trouble for it? Like, because I know there's that case in America where the girl. Did you know this one? Where the girlfriend. There's like a girlfriend
a
and a
guy in.
boyfriend, and the guy got in.
To a suitcase.
No, not into a suitcase. No.
Love that one.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
that story.
Great one. Yeah.
Crazy.
Could he not like? I feel like if you put me in a suitcase,
Yeah.
and my life was on the line,
There's
Yeah.
no suitcase
I
you're
fe-
getting into, buddy. I'm sorry.
a fucking jumbo big
A jumbo
Tenerife one,
Okay.
I could get out of that. I feel like I could get out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like leverage.
Yeah, I feel like you could maybe.
No, I think he was so folded up that you lose.
I
You
know,
lose
but
all the leverage.
still, like I just feel like
could
I
chew
I
could.
think
your
you'd
way
be
out,
surprised, and
probably.
very drunk too.
Oh yeah.
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 You could chew your
Well,
way.
wasted, then there's no way.
Yeah.
I think you'd be surprised how strong those bags could be.
Yeah.
No,
You sound like you know.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
like-
Very surprised.
Yeah. You need
can
a strong
squeeze
one.
6, 7 children in one of those.
I remember one time me and my friend we were drunk and we couldn't afford a taxi home from the city, so we
Posted yourselves in the mail.
Got in someone's
yeah,
suitcase.
we got in a suitcase. No, we stole someone's bike. My friend chewed through with a bike lock.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
With his,
Was it
with
was
his
it your
mouth.
dog?
No. He chewed and he fucked up his teeth.
He
It's like one of those ones where it's like there's like a plastic casing around it, and then
Yeah.
it's like the wire. You know the wire.
You chewed
kind of-
through
You
that?
chew through it, yeah.
You deserve
And
the
his
bike
teeth
if
are- yeah,
if you
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so his teeth have permanently fucked from that.
I think he had to go and fucking get
I
them
honestly
fixed, but, like, he's,
believe
like,
that if
blood in
you-
his fucking.
If you're willing to go through something like that to steal,
Just
you
walk home.
deserve the thing that you steal.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I imagine the guy going and then seeing that his bike's been stolen, but there's just a lock on the ground with bike marks and
Like-
blood on the bike. He's
Yeah,
like, "What
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck stole my bike?"
Yeah,
It's like a
yeah,
fucking Demogorgon
Yeah,
from
it
fucking
was a
Stranger Things.
coyote.
Yeah, but so then we stole the bike and we like he cycled it and I sat on the back, and then he got off first, and I cycled the bike home.
Back of the bus.
And I just
I like the idea that you were in the basket in the front, like
yeah,
E.T.
like E.T. Yeah, with the little towel around my head. But then he got off, and then I cycled the bike home, and I literally just got off and fucked it in my front garden and went up to bed. And the next day, my mom just came and was like, "Who owns the bike in the front?" It's one of those things where you blacked out, so you don't even, and you're like, "Oh yeah,
shit, the bike.
We stole a bike. Yeah, it was a good bike as well."
Yeah.
So anyway, we go back to this guy. So he goes, "Yeah, with that in mind, I'll try to be as eagle-eyed as you about it. Apologies if I miss a spot." And then I just
so subtly passive-aggressive.
So passive-aggressive.
so
He's
shitty.
such a cunt.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Also, thanks for not leaving a lake in the bathroom after your shower today."
Oh, he means business.
Yeah, and then he gave me a little thumbs up and a gold cup, like an award.
That's nice.
Yeah.
He just keeps topping.
Yeah, is there shit
Yeah.
on the side of the cup?
Yeah,
He can't
2
get
girls,
any-
1 cup. But I go, "Oh yeah, no problem, buddy. Hopefully you don't have to wipe your shit off the toilet again." And then he goes, "Hopefully not." And he goes, or I as well. I hope I don't have to deal with a wet floor with mats left, a filthy sink and tub. Either. So then I go to him. Yeah, and that goes for everyone. I said, enough with the passive aggressiveness. I'll be more conscientious about the bathroom if you are about your shit stains. And also go easy. Yeah, because he does this thing as well where he fucking, I don't know what it was. He like sprays Febreze in his bedroom, but every time he does it, it's like a whole can, and it comes up here.
Okay.
And you wake up in the morning, and it's like, Hamish said that he might be huffing it, which would make sense, but like,
surely there's a more huffable than Febreze.
Hufflepuff.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, maybe because
yeah.
maybe his
Like a
medical
paint can or
problem
something.
causes him to shit all over his
Yeah,
room.
maybe
as
he's
well.
sticking cans of Febreze up his ass, and he's just destroyed his asshole. But but yeah, so he just and you open the door and you go out onto the landing, and the smell just fucking hits you. So I said to him, I said, also go easy on whatever it is you're spraying in your bedroom. It's reaching my bedroom and it ain't pleasant. Also, you play music out loud on your speakers a lot of the time, and that's annoying. I said, me, Alex, and Hamish have lived together harmoniously for almost 2 years, so I don't want drama starting now. And then he says, you can always just come and knock on my door or just say something. I don't bite, and I'm reasonable. Agreed. This is a bit childish. And then this was weird. He goes,
All right, he's come back.
No.
to
And then he goes, he says,
sorry,
I don't want drama either, and I don't want to be intimidated or bullied. I won't be intimidated or bullied in this WhatsApp group. And then I was like, this isn't bullying. It's just adults airing their problems with each other.
Yeah.
I've said it to you in person about the smell, and I put the toilet stain thing in the group because I wasn't sure who was responsible. And then he just goes, all right, truce, ? And I said, yeah. And then I saw him then the next day, and I was just like, yeah, are we good? We're good. And he was like, yeah, man. He goes, my friend just gave me a whole bag of chicken nuggets, and he goes, do you want some chicken nuggets? And I was like, no, I'm all right. And then he was like, and then I apologized because I'm such a fag.
I would if chicken nuggets were involved, I'd be like, all right, you're back outside now.
Yeah,
Right.
you're like, you know what, you're not half bad.
You've won me over.
Yeah, you're not
Well,
half
his
bad.
friend gave him a bag of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's a guy who, I remember you did this, and this was like, I'll be forever grateful, but the first summer here, was it last summer? And then you just came over with a bag of kangaroo meat for me.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, kangaroo burgers.
Kangaroo
Wait, isn't that
burgers.
still in the freezer?
Is it still in the freezer?
I
Yeah.
don't think it ever got taken out.
How long is that good for?
Well, the kangaroo. When you freeze it,
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. No, when you freeze meat, it lasts. You say a year.
It might not be as nice after.
Right.
but
No,
fine.
it'll have freezer burn and shit.
Hang on, kangaroo meat
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we skimmed over that.
in this country?
Yeah, you used to import it from Australia.
Really?
I used to work in a butcher's.
I thought you like
Kangaroos
you
are common.
love kangaroos, as in you want to.
Oh no, they're fucking vermin.
No, yeah, they're vermin.
Have you
Oh,
never
yeah.
seen that video of like?
I know they're bastards, but like,
Have you never seen that video
They're
of like
racist
it's like a
as well.
zoom in of a kangaroo, one kangaroo running in the desert, and then the camera zooms out and it just shows you, and it's like then you see 50 kangaroos, and it zooms out more, and then you see like 150 kangaroos, and it zooms out more, and then it zooms out more, and it's like a fucking 100,000 kangaroos just running in the desert.
Yeah.
There's just a million.
And you're
of
there
them.
and you're trying to find Wally, you know. it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing.
that's a lot of pockets.
That's a lot of pockets. That's a lot of
They're
pockets.
fucking
Pouches.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Does it taste good?
It's
You
a bit
like it?
gamey. No, not really. It's
What-
just it tastes like I
There's
mean,
not a lot of fat. So
it's not a lot of fat. It's a lean. It tastes like chicken, but it's got a bit of a gaminess to it. It's just a fucking.
Who's
novelty
that
thing.
I
for?
thought gamey meant like fatty.
No, gamey's
no.
It's
gamey.
the
The opposite, yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
gamey's not. Gamey's the flavour. Gamey is like a.
Yeah, but it's because they're more muscular in the wild and they don't have as much fat.
Okay, yeah, but it has like
That's
a.
why it has that flavour.
When you taste it, you just like, oh, that came from the woods, not a farm. You just
Right.
It's no way to describe it. It has like it almost tastes a bit off.
Oh,
It has
wow,
like
okay.
a really just bizarre. It's gross, a bit gross. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie.
But like, how popular was kangaroo meat in the
Oh,
butchers?
we sold a load of them because everyone's like, oh, I want some kangaroo. I want some fucking. We had what else did we have?
So they had been minced.
Bison.
Were they minced? Were they?
There were minced burgers, what we bought from Australia would come over frozen, so they were pre-packed frozen burgers.
Right.
So they were
Okay.
minced kangaroo burgers.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. We had kangaroo burgers. We had bison. We had loads of shit. Yeah, it was alright.
I remember in Beijing.
Monkey?
Did
No, we never had monkey.
Can you eat monkey?
Yeah. That's
You-
how you get monkeypox.
Have you ate monkey?
No.
You can eat out a monkey.
Yeah,
Which is,
technically
you
you
can
can.
try. Yeah.
I would rather eat a monkey's ass than yours.
George's arse. I thought it was a monkey's arse when, when he took out the photo.
It's a fucking baboon. Just.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember I was in Beijing, and there was this street in Beijing. Don't ever go to Beijing. Don't.
I'm actually going to Beijing.
You're going to Beijing?
Well, I'm going to Tokyo, and I have to stop in the Beijing airport for 3 hours.
Yeah, just don't leave the airport.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I can. So I think
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
Okay.
It's just. I know it's gonna sound racist, but it's just like it's insane. It's just fucking the humidity is fucking mental. They have no real concept. Have you been to?
No, I've never been
Beijing?
to China.
You'd hate it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the
Been to the airport.
you're in the Beijing airport,
Yeah.
and that was enough for you.
That was enough.
Yeah, it's so they just no concept of personal space. Like they're just.
Well, so they don't have a choice.
Well, they're really and it's it's so claustrophobic, and they're just like, and they're kind of rude. It's like London, like Londoners' times.
Oh, yeah, like I still think London is, because I'm from the Midlands. I still think London is like everyone's way too close to me right now.
yeah,
You
but
need
it's
to
like
fucking
yeah.
back up.
But imagine that, but it's Chinese people.
They're just fucking there.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah.
And like they're just like fucking like I was in Shanghai, it's fine. Where else was I? Hong Kong, it's fine.
Was this sort of like just a trip? Were you with people or?
This was just in my dreams.
Oh, right.
No, yeah, I went with mates, and but basically, yeah, they're just fucking no concept, but they're also like rude, and because you're white, they'll just like take photos of you.
Yeah,
Really?
and you're ginger as well.
Yeah, ginger. They're like, oh. and
I
they
thought
just
that was a
fucking-
more of like an India thing.
No, there's loads of videos in China of like going up to white people and taking pictures of them.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
If you're a
just-
tall white guy, you're
You kind of feel famous. They're
Yeah.
kind of like,
That's
oh,
right.
I'll take photos.
That-
Yeah, it's crazy.
hence the big in Japan. You know, you know
Is
that
that-
term.
Yeah,
no, big in Japan is like when
Like
someone
when a band is-
when a Westerner becomes famous in Japan and
Yeah,
not in.
yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
There was like a little schoolgirl who like was 15. She used to do songs in Japan. She used to do songs on YouTube, and then it blew up in Japan.
She's a schoolgirl.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then but all her fans were like Japanese old guys. Yeah, who were
Yeah.
jacking off to this 15-year-old girl. And then her
Yeah.
it was a documentary on BBC, and I remember like her parents be like. So the person filming the documentary was like, how do you feel about these older guys from Japan, you know, sending her presents and sending her love letters? And they're just like, because the money's rolling in, they're like, oh, it's, you know, it's fine. And we
Yeah.
always check the letters and stuff. And, you know, that we know that they have no real fantasy about it. They just know, they know they love her for the music. It's like, no, you
yeah.
know they're all jacking off to your daughter.
Yeah.
But because they're making a little bit of money.
The
They're
folks
just
are
pimping
checking
it.
off to the kids on TV. Yeah, and then they spit indoors in Beijing, like in supermarkets. Like they spit in yours, like
Really?
Oh, yeah, and then
So they have a little guy mopping up the spit.
No, it's just like
Ugh.
and they rub it in with their foot.
Oh.
And then
Your flatmate would fucking hate it.
Oh, he'd hate it. Yeah, don't get me started on the shitting. It's like
wet floors everywhere you go.
well, yeah, and then it's like
Well, he wouldn't notice the toy. He's like, yeah, wait, I don't have eagle eyes. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, they have different eyes, but the but yeah, the kids, they just let kids like shit and piss in the street, so it's not all bad. But yeah, like you'll just turn around and you'll just see someone holding their kid like it's fucking Simba and the Lion King,
Oh.
like this, and the kids have little like door flaps like they have on pajamas, like on onesies. They just have them, and they just go, and then and they just have the kid, and the kid's just pissing in the street.
Wow.
fucking-
It just
You're
sounds
like,
like it just sounds like Liverpool.
Yeah, a little bit.
The fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen. I was there on a stag do. And we walk into the next place, and I see a woman that's so drunk, she's just pissing on her feet.
Ooh,
And she's just
hard.
perplexed
That
by
is
it.
so
Yeah. But she's just like, she's hypnotised by it.
Yeah.
She's just watching piss
I'd
hit
be
her feet.
hypnotised by it.
And her trajectory is
All over the
like
place.
a shotgun. Like it's
Oh,
not.
yeah,
it's not a stream.
Well, I would start masturbating because I
You
love
like that,
women
yeah?
pissing.
Really?
Oh, I
Pissing?
love women pissing. Yeah. So I saw a woman piss on the street, and like I had to stop myself because I kept looking back.
probably
Have
took
you
a
ever
photo.
have you ever been pissed on?
No, but I think I want to. I don't
think
want to
you
be
want it?
pissed on. I want to watch people piss.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Right.
be involved.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter the gender. You just want to see piss.
No, I
coming
want
out
to see a
of
woman piss. A
genital.
dude pissing wouldn't do anything for me.
Right,
But a woman
yeah.
pissing like on her feet or
Ooh.
on high heels.
Oh. But where are you from?
I'm from like just outside of Wolverhampton.
Oh, okay. Because I was in Manchester recently, and it was a shithole.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is a shithole. And
Yeah, it's well, people in London. I normally just say Birmingham for ease,
Yeah.
but it's like a Russian doll of shit towns. It's like there's
Yeah.
Birmingham, and then there's Wolverhampton, which is smaller and a bit shitter,
Yeah.
and then I'm sort of like Dudley area, just outside of that.
Dudley.
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 It's where they shot a bit of Peaky Blinders. Well, in London, I'm always like Peaky Blinder, and I just go, yeah, whatever.
What? Because you say that they associate Dudley
Well,
with...
it's just people who haven't been there. They hear my accent. and
There's
they
a
go,
whole
oh,
there's a
Peaky
whole like
Blinder.
Peaky Blinder culture in Birmingham, right?
Yeah.
They're the fucking lamest dudes on the.
Oh, with the
fucking
caps and the
Yeah.
yeah.
Caps
A lot of
and-
bouncers in London, like they rock that now, and they've got like timepieces or whatever, and yeah. It's,
I watched a video of like a Peaky Blinders festival in Birmingham, and it was all the guys dressed up in the outfits.
They love
Is
it.
that where it's set? Is Peaky Blinders set in Birmingham? Or is
Yeah,
it-
it's about the Peaky Blinders were this like gang in Birmingham.
Well, they're a real
Right.
gang.
But it's the first season is like based on truth, and then they just do their own thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, I can't watch it because of the accents. Because
What,
they're
they're
all
bad?
well, they're all dreadful. None of them are actually from there.
Yeah.
They all sound like they're from a different place. But I remember being in a cafe in London, and the youngest one walked in, Joe Cole, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And he ordered like a oat latte, and I was like, "You ain't a fucking Peaky Blinder." mate."
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean, ordering a fucking.
They would
Ponzi
have him
drink like
hung,
that.
drawn, and quartered if you were in Peaky Blinders. And I did a gig once, somewhere, and then there's someone in the audience that was in Peaky Blinders. Not like a big role, but it was just
He gets killed immediately.
Probably.
My
yeah.
brother was in Peaky Blinders in the last
Fuck off.
season.
Really? Yeah.
And he's always wanted to do it, and he's got the perfect accent. He
Right.
gets there, and they're like, "Can you do a London accent?" And he was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Is your
Like,
brother an actor?
yeah, he's been in loads of like plays and stuff. He's doing really well, but
Nice.
he's just one of those things where it's like, and then his scene gets cut, and I think he's in the
Oh.
final thing for about 4 seconds, and it's like the
Wow.
back of his head,
Nice.
and it's just one of those things.
Yeah, I saw Gladiator too.
How was it?
Yeah, was it good?
I saw it last night. It was shit.
Shit.
It's fucking
Really?
shit.
Should be Gladiator poo. It's fucking absolutely brutal.
So boring, dude.
I didn't think it was boring.
Is it all just? Is
I won't
it a lot
spoil
of
it for
talking?
you.
Yeah,
No, there's some great fight scenes.
there's some
but
good
it's-
fight scenes, but like the fucking they had to come up with a storyline
Yeah.
to make it link to the first film, and it's just so arbitrary and just like pointless.
How do they explain like Denzel's character being black? 'Cause
They
surely in that time,
They don't.
They don't.
that wouldn't have.
Yeah,
that
no,
wouldn't
there'd been
have-
no way. There would have been no way they would have done that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
and
was
also,
gonna
like
say.
they go,
Also a black slave owner. Which is,
yeah,
yeah, interesting.
Well, it's interesting because like there was he's a black slave owner who owns a white guy, but also owns other black guys. So it was a kind of like
Yes. Yeah.
But in that film there was like a woman in like when they had the scene with the Senate. there
Wasn't
was,
like 70% of people slaves back then though? Like, wasn't that kind of just what you did?
yeah, everyone was a
It was
slave.
like- it was a way
there
that
was
you
in
would
Rome.
survive.
In
You
Rome
just-
there was
you were-
slaves with slaves.
Yeah.
So
right.
it was classified as a slave, but you earned your boss a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they were like, okay, you're still a slave, but you've got like loads of power now.
Yeah,
so they lived like a freeman, but they were technically a slave.
Yeah.
You think you would have had slaves if you were?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh no, I would have been
You
a
just
slave.
would have. You
Yeah,
just would have.
You would have been a slave.
I would have been
yeah.
a slave. I'm actually,
100%.
I would get myself into some debt, and they were like, "We own you now," and I'm
Yeah.
blowing a guy. I'm
Yeah.
blowing a senator. I'm a gimp.
Yeah,
That would have happened to me, you know.
You're the village. The village.
I'd have been
gimp.
a village. Also, I can't see stuff, right? Because I got bad. Like my eyes are fucked.
Have you still not got glasses?
No, I've got lenses now.
Right.
But I was thinking about when I was blind. Like if
Yeah.
I was in medieval times, I'd just been sitting on a stump. That would have
Yeah.
been my whole life because I can't see. see.
Yeah.
So they probably would have been the village butthole.
Right.
You know, because I can fight back, but it's only a certain amount you can fight back when you can't see.
Yeah.
3 of you gang up on you.
Yeah.
They're raping me, dude.
Yeah. But I've always thought if someone's going to rape you, just start saying, I have AIDS. You
That's
know?
a good one. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they just take out a condom.
I've got a theory for when I inevitably get mugged one day.
Because I inevitably get raped.
When it's going to happen, I can just feel it.
Yeah.
Feel
I
it.
feel it in my bones.
It's the reason why we didn't bring cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that my theory for like when I get mugged is to just immediately go, I've just been mugged.
That's good.
I don't have. I've just been mugged. Like I'm still angry about it.
Yeah.
And in my head, I feel like they'll be like, oh, my mate's already done you. Cool. And then
Well, they'll feel bad for you almost.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much it would actually work.
Yeah. But then that's worrying because they want to go, okay, I'll just rape you then.
But they
I'd take a rape over someone taking my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Any day of the week.
Yeah, because you're. Oh, yeah, but it's easier for you because you're gay.
No, it's nothing to do with being gay.
It is a little bit, dude.
No,
There's definitely a degree of
people aren't
chance.
after both.
No.
You're after one or the other.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I mean?
no, I could.
I have your wallet. Oh, all right then.
I'll have your ass.
Well, no,
Yeah.
if you've gone this far, you've already pulled a knife on someone.
Yeah.
And then you're not going to get. Well,
Well, you're frustrated. You're angry. You wanted some money. The guy's not got any money for you. Like, I need to take my anger out on
Yeah.
his arsehole. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah,
I suppose.
I mean, my fucking life is, if I lost, something happened to that, I'd kill myself. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have money to get another one, and also, like, it's everything. Yeah, like, all my gigs, I'm a retard, I don't write down my gigs. I'll just be like, where am I? What am I doing?
So if I had a knife
Mm.
and I was like, have sex with me or give me your phone, you're saying you'll let me have sex with you? Me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know. Yeah.
Are you bottom or top?
I'm a top.
Okay.
Yeah,
It'd be funny if like a rapist was a bottom.
Yeah.
You have to rape me?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm gonna rape you with my
Yeah.
ass.
What?
Like, I'm gonna rape you with my ass.
Yeah.
He's like
Right.
forces them to get hard, and then it's like
That must have happened.
Yeah, but
right?
that won't.
Yeah.
So
That,
hard.
that won't happen. You just thumb it in, and you're just like, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah.
No, but if
Hard,
you
'cause I don't
you
want
blow
this.
them.
Yeah,
and
no, you gotta
blow them a bit and you put a
and
finger
you
up their
just,
ass to
like,
get them hard,
relax,
and
relax.
then sit back on their
My
dick.
idea was that, and I did try to do this as a bit, it just made people uncomfortable, that if someone's trying to take your phone, just be like, oh, there's child porn on there.
Oh, that
And
that
if
would
you
work.
take it,
They'd
then
drop
it's
it
yours.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that when we
Yeah.
first met.
Yeah.
You were doing that.
Yeah.
That bit we were
So
talking
someone
about.
would, you're like, well, that's, you own that now, and you can go to, they'll just throw it back at you, but then they might stab you for being a nonce.
Yeah,
yeah.
that could very well happen.
All right, guys, that was Eli Hart and George Wheeler. Go follow them on Instagram. I will put their Instagrams in the show notes. As always, thank you very much for listening. If you want to subscribe to the Patreon, the link is in the show notes. And yeah, tell people about the pod. And thanks very much for listening. I already said that, but thanks again. All right, I love you guys. Bye. Bye.